Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my lesson 2 of using Azure Fabrics. Like I said in my previous video, today we shall be looking at adding the second data set to this HRO lakehouse. And from there, we create the semantics, as the relationship between the two tables, then quickly create a report. That will be our scope of work today. So let's move on without wasting time. Yeah, the previous video we're able to add this employee to read employee table. Now let's go back so that we can add the second table to this same environment. So we go back to Fabrics. Need to create a new pipeline. Go back to Fabrics. Let's pick the workspace. This is the workspace we're using. Okay, we create a new item. Let's put pipe here because we need to create a pipeline activities to be able to move the data set from the source to the destination. So this one, let's call it HRO pipeline 2. Okay. All right. A minute, let it quickly load so that we can pick the activities. So we move to pipeline activities, which is to copy data from source. So let's click it. Okay, we're in the environment. So click the down part of the right-hand side to expand so that we can see the configuration. So let's configure the source just the same way we did before. We pick this, go to browse. Let's pick a specific data set. Take your time. Okay. All right. These are all, just like I said in my previous video, your data source could be anything like Microsoft SQL Server. You have data vars, you have SharePoint Online and the rest. So our data source is coming from this raw data lake. That is where we want to pick our data set from. And it's in a file format. Let's browse it to pick the particular data set of interest. Okay, we click on the raw data folder where we kept our source files. Okay, let's pick this event with the mind of, with the mind that employee have event activities. All right, so it's a CSV. Let's pick the deleted test here. So we have configured the source. Let's configure the destination as well. We go to connection, we move again. Okay. This is our destination, the HRO lake. That's where we want to move the source data to. Okay. And then, like we said, we're going to leave it in a tabular form because we want table to be created. So we can label this table as events. Events. We'll repeat the same thing here as events. All right. Let's click on the overwrite tool in case we want to run it multiple times to avoid the duplicates. So I think we are done. Like I explained in my former video, you can see we have trigger here. You can use trigger to auto run this process at the end of the day, this very particular pipeline. Once you configure the trigger, it will at a specific time, it picks and run, and the data is moved from source to destination. So we validate what we have done. There's no error. If there's error, you would have seen a message here. So let's run. Let's save and run so that we can see it as a table under the HRO lake. From there, we can move on to do other activities. So I can equally expand this so that we'll see the output. It has queued it. We expect it to run any moment from now. Once it runs successfully, we believe the data would have been moved to the HRO lake. Under HRO lake, the only thing you can see right now is employee. We are trying to move the second data there, the second data set, I mean. So let's wait for it to run. It's not expected, so it's in progress, it's running. It's not expected to take much time. All right, it has succeeded. So let's go back to the HRO lake. Let's try to refresh to see if the table and its content has been moved there to the environment. So it's trying to refresh. Trying to refresh. Let's wait for it to reload. Okay, you can see the event table is now equally available here. So when you click this, if you click it, you will see, let's see if there is content inside. You can see this is what we have for the event. You can see the employee ID here. So we now have the event table and the employee, the two tables are here. So what we need to do next, let's go to the semantic model to be able to create a relationship between these two tables. Because without relationship, you cannot create a reasonable report. So let's see if the tables, okay, you can see the tables are here. Okay, I can only see employee. Let me see, let me refresh to see if the second table will come up. The two of them are supposed to come up. Okay, let me check why it's not coming up. The two are supposed to be there. So is the issue. So I just refreshed the page again. You can see the event You can see the event table. You can see the employee table. So what we are expected to do here, let's pick the tables. You can select all. Let's give a name. Let's give a name to the semantic. Let's call it HROSM, HRO semantic. We have selected the tables that I want to build relationship with. Then click on confirm. Let's see where it takes us to. We're expected to see a visual where we can now link the two tables with the unique ID. So let's wait for it to complete. So as you can see, the two tables are here. This is the event table, and this is the employee. The implication of these two tables is that event activities are happening, and one employee can be involved in multiple events. So let's link the two tables with employee ID. All right, this has been done. So if you see the relationship table here, the employee ID is highlighted in the employee table. For the event table, you can see employees highlighted, and it's saying relationship from employee table to event table. And then when you now see the cardinality, you can see one to many. Like I said, an employee can participate in multiple events. So let's save. That is just what we need there to build this relationship between the two tables. All right, this is being done. All right, we are good with the table settings. So let's go back to the workspace to see what we can do next. This is the workspace where we are coming from. We should see the HRO SM there now. Okay, you can see the HRO SM. To build a report here, let's click on this item here. Let's see what we have. You can see create report. Once you click that dot there, you see auto create report. Let's click on the auto create report and see if anything will come up. It's loading. All right, your report is ready. Okay, you can see. So based on the two tables, these are the things, the visuals we can see, the charts. So if you look at your right hand, extreme right hand, you can see your data. This is a pure Power BI environment. You can see the filter, see your filter here, see your filter, see your data. So you can see this is the event data set now. What is speaking from the event? This employee. So you can see count of events by old values, count of event by employee type. So we can go ahead. If you edit, click on edit here, you should be able to edit this report. So this is exactly what I wanted to show us today, how to link two tables up, that is create a relationship between two tables and auto create report using Microsoft Azure Fabrics. So thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we shall progress in this direction. God bless, and wish to see you next time. Thank you.